Yo, what's up everyone? Today we're breaking down the ultimate Wuthering Waves tier list, who's a must pull, who's just mid, and who's straight up broken. So you don't waste your money or your resource. Make sure to watch this video until the end. Before we get started, keep in mind that this tier list is based on overall strength and how well each character performs in different game mods. If you're a free-to-play player, I'll also highlight which characters give you the most value without spending a dime. Now let's jump right into the ranking. So, first thing first, let's start with Havoc Rover. If you don't know, you get a free max copy of Havoc Rover. It's one of the strongest DPS that you can get for free as a beginner. So I think overall, Havoc Rover goes easy A tier because of that alone. Now let's talk about Jinshi. Jinshi is interesting because she was released in 1.1 and to this day she's still one of the most broken DPS character in Wuthering Waves. She does a lot of damage, she nukes the enemy, and not only that, she is easy to build, and also she can have a free-to-play team that work well with her to maximize her damage. She will be going into the S tier. Changli is one of the most interesting characters out there because of the fact that most people complain that she doesn't do damage and she's a sub DPS. I think most people are wrong because of the fact that Changli is a quick swap unit. Changli is quite powerful on the quick swap team if you know how to use it. If you do use her quick swap team, she does insane amount of damage and she can go up to S tier. But most people doesn't know how to use quick swap, she will fall off in A tier. But overall, she goes easy S tier, and I think you should learn how to do quick swap. Now Yinlin. Yinlin is a sub DPS electro character which buff the electro team, and because of that, she is going in easy A tier if you do know how to use her. Now sadly there are not that many electro DPS, but she works well as an electro sub DPS. Xiangli Yao. Xiangli Yao is quite interesting. You do get him for free if you did play 1.2 or 1.3, I don't remember. You do get him for free and he is very powerful and quite useful. Not only that, his resonance liberation slows the enemy down, and because of that you can easily avoid enemy attack. And on top of that, he works well with Changli and synergizes well with Changli. If you know how to do quick swap, both of them are the most powerful quick swap team of all time. And he works well with Yinlin too. So because of that, easy is tier. Jiyan. Jiyan is quite interesting because of the fact that he is one of, if not the only Aero character that we got so far. He is one of the first event character that we get in Wuthering Wave. He is a DPS Aero, but sadly there's not that many Aero character that can help him or buff him. So overall he is good at using resonance liberation and grouping the enemy while doing a lot of damage. He is good on both mod. I will be putting him in easy A tier. If you're using him on Wuthering Waves, he can go up to S tier. So overall, maybe S tier, A tier, but I'm gonna put him in A tier for now. Zhezhi. Zhezhi is a sub DPS that boosts the Glacier team. She is quite useful and very powerful, and not only that, she works well with Jinshi and Carlotta, and because of that, I think she goes easy A tier to S tier. But I'll be putting her in A tier because she only works on some characters, not all of them. So easy A tier for that. Now let's talk about Aero Rover. This is where it's interesting because Aero Rover is, as of now, quite useless because none of the characters that got released so far can take advantage of Aero Rover kit. And because of that, Aero Rover goes in D tier. But in the near future, she can go up to S tier because of how useful she's gonna be with some character that can use her kit and take advantage of it. But for now, it's easy D tier. Encore. Encore is one of the strongest DPS in the standard character banner but now people doesn't use her as much as before, but she's still powerful, so I'll be putting her in A tier. Because of that, she's quite useful and work well with Changli quick swap, so I'll be giving her A tier easy. Calcharo. Calcharo was a broken character in the closed beta, but after it released, it got way too many nerfs, and because of that, he's not that great anymore. At least people claim to be, but if you are good at the game and know how to play the game, Calcharo can go up to S tier, but on average he goes in B tier. Jianxin. Jianxin is an interesting case because at first she was very useful. She is a jack of all trades. She can be a support, DPS, and sub DPS at the same time. She gives shield, healing, and crowd control. And Jianxin sadly takes way too much time on the field to maximize her kit, and so because of that, people don't use her anymore, so she goes easy B tier. But if you know how to use her and use her with Jinshi team, she goes S tier, easy A tier too. But for now, she's a B tier, even C tier, but I think she's average. Ling Yang. Ling Yang is probably one of the worst DPS characters you can get. Nobody uses him, sadly, because he's complicated, and I don't think he's easy to use as a new player or free-to-play player. There's better alternative, and because of that, he goes easy D tier. Or C tier. I would put him in C tier because I'm generous, so he is going C tier. Shorekeeper. Now this is where it gets interesting. Shorekeeper is one of the most broken support in Wuthering Waves because she can boost the party attack and she can boost the party crit rate and crit damage, and because of that she's way too powerful, and also she is universally good on any team. So because of that, she goes in high S tier, and I would highly suggest you to get her. Now, Spectro Rover. At first, Spectro Rover was kind of bad for people, but for now, since 2.0 release, Spectro Rover got a massive buff. The best eco set for Spectro Rover is Eternal Radiant. She does a lot of damage and applies Spectro Fragile and heal the team. And also she shred 10% of Spectro defense to reduce it. So overall, she is one of the most powerful free-to-play unit you can get as of now. So easy S tier. Verina. Verina is like Shorekeeper. She is universally good, she boosts the whole team, and she is a healer. Now, she's not as great as Shorekeeper, but she's still powerful enough and useful in any team. So I will be putting her in easy S tier, on par with Shorekeeper. Camellia. Camellia is a very interesting case because she is basically Jiyan but on steroid. What I mean by that, she is good at dealing damage to single targets such as boss, and not only that, she is good at doing AoE damage, which make her way too powerful. Her skill break the game. She can do up to 200,000 damage, and she's quite powerful, probably one of the strongest DPS so far, on par with Jinshi, even maybe a bit higher, maybe lower. But overall, she is quite powerful, and I would highly suggest you to get her. Carlotta. Carlotta is one of the only Glacial Pistol event character got released. She is quite powerful, quite useful. She can paralyze the enemy while using her skill. Her ult is powerful if you have a good hyper carry team. So I will be putting her in easy S tier because of that. Now Roccia. Roccia is a sub DPS Havoc unit. She works well with Camellia, but the thing is there's a better alternative. There's a free-to-play option that helps Camellia, and because of that, I think she goes easy A tier. She's not the greatest, but she does the job. Phoebe. Phoebe is one of the most unique characters out there because she can apply Spectro Fragile and consume Spectro Fragile that make her a lot powerful than before, and because of that, she can go easy S tier. She can work on sub DPS and DPS, and I think she deserves at least easy S tier because of that. Brant. Brant make basically Changli better. He is a support DPS, not the greatest. Sadly, I would not put him in easy S tier, more of a A tier, because he work only on a specific element, which is fusion, and is compatible with Changli. He is a support, yes, but for me, in order to put Brant in S tier, he should be universally good to any team, but he only works with Vision, which make him not that great in my opinion. I don't think he deserves the S tier because of that alone. Cantarella. Cantarella is a healer support, but here the twist, she only works with Havoc team. You can use her on any team, but she's not universally good as much as Shorekeeper and Verina. She only works on Havoc team and a specific team, which is the Havoc team, and I think because of that, she's on par with Brant. She's not as great as Shorekeeper and Verina, sadly. She needs to be universally good on any team if she wants to be in S tier, but sadly she's not. Now, Danjin. Danjin is interesting because if you know how to use her, and if you are Danjin main, she goes easily S tier because of the DPS, but if you don't know how to play the game and you're bad at dodging, it's D tier. But I will be putting her in the S tier easy. Auto easy D tier, he's useless, I'm sorry. Xixia is B tier, C tier. I would put her in C tier or B tier. It depends how you use her. If you know how to build her, she can be great. But on average, people won't use her, so I will be putting her in B tier. Taoqi, easy B tier. She provides shield, she's good at the beginning, but after once you reach the end game, she won't be that much useful, so she goes in B tier. Mortefi goes A or S tier. He's quite good. If you have Mortefi on max copy, he can buff that whole team with attack percentage, which make him great, but overall, easy A tier, he is a good support to buff DPS. Yuan Wu is B tier. He only work on Jinshi, so to be honest, I will be putting him in B tier because of that. Baizhi is B tier 2. She's basically a bootleg Verina, but sadly she's not as good as Verina and other support, but she does the job, so she easy B tier. Sanhua easy S tier or A tier. I will be putting her in S tier because she's good at DPS, at buffing the team, and buffing the whole party attack. So that reason alone in S tier, she's worked well with Camellia, even better than Roccia anyway. YangYang is B A tier. YangYang is quite an interesting case because she works well in Whimpering Waste. She does the crowd control and all of that, but I think she's quite powerful if you know how to use her, so I will be putting her in B tier, maybe high B tier, quite useful than most of them. I don't know this little girl name, but she got D tier. She's not that good. Sadly, she does heal and all of that, but it's RNG to play. They prefer to have 100% guarantee, so she got D tier. Lumi as well. Lumi is only good at doing world exploration. She's not really that useful, sadly, but that's pretty much it for the whole tier list. Let me know in the comment what you thought about the whole tier list. If you did enjoy it, tell me in the comment if you disagree, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.